welcome back to Scratch It. My name is Manoj and today's video we'll be learning about the blocks of Scratch. So let's start. You see in the top left hand side there are three options. The first one is code, second one is costumes, and the third one is sounds. So we'll be learning, we are familiar with the costumes and sound. So today we'll be learning about the code. When you click the code option, you have many dots which are labeled, and the dots are in different colors to make it easier to identify. There are totally 9 dots which are labeled, and these 9 dots indicate the columns of codes. There are totally over 500 code options which can also be duplicated, and you can also make your own blocks. Won't this be fun? Yes, it will. So, before I start with this video, I would like to tell you the uses of these code blocks. The code blocks are used to make scripts, and these scripts form a game, an animation, a story, or anything else you want to edit in Scratch. Without these blocks, you cannot make a script or make a sprite move or do anything with the sprite. So remember that. So now I would like to tell you too, I'm just teaching you about the blocks in this video. In my second video, the basics of coding, you will see how to use these blocks. So keep waiting. So now let's start. The first one is motion block. The motion is labeled with a dark blue color. The motion makes your sprite move. You can move it forward for 10 steps. You can turn it 15 degrees towards the right. You can make it glide to a random position. You can do a lot of things. I have not made a script, friends. I have just clicked these code blocks, which makes it to do it. So just keep that in your mind. If I wanted to point 90 degrees, it'll point 90 degrees. So there are a lot of things you can do like this in the motion block. You see the X and Y position is here in motion blocks. Now the second one is the looks. Looks makes it indicate how it looks, the base of it. If I wanted to switch to the next costume, it'll switch to the next costume. You see, I'm just keep clicking it, and it's going to the next costume. Fun, right? You can make it say hello for 2 seconds. There's no sound, friends. You can also change the hello. So I'm just going to show it to you once. I'm just going to write hi. It says hi. It can also switch its costume over here. I just showed you that. You can change its size. You can do a lot of things. So now let's go to the sounds. In the sounds, we are familiar with the sounds, right? In the sounds, you can hear its basic sound. We know all the sprites have basic sounds, and the sprite ones, that's the cat, is a meow. And we can also stop all these sounds. We can change its pitch, change its volume. So it's very fun to use the blocks, right? Next, it's the events. The events are one of the main blocks that are used in Scratch. The events is used to start a script. If you start a script only, you can go through with it. Just if I also make a script, if I want to start it by just clicking one thing, that's why like if you just want to start it by clicking one thing, you need to use the events block. So that's how important it is. You can also call them hat blocks for short. Now let's go to the control. The control is also a very main block of Scratch. We use it to do a thing forever or keep doing it or wait and do many things like that. The next one is sensing. The sensing makes it feel. So if the mouse is touching something, it will do so and so. you can use it like that. When you click the mouse, it should do that. It's something like that. It's pretty nice. Next one is operators. We use the operators mainly for making the high score and the score, but we only use it to make a high score, to make a score to the high score. How do you make a score for the high score? We use the variables. The variables are used to make the high score, timer, and things like that, the direction. So, and then comes a list. It also comes in the variables itself, so it's pretty easy to like get it. We can also make a list to keep an order if you're publishing it after you have an account. The last one is my blocks. You can make blocks, and it's pretty easy to make blocks too. So you understood about the 9 blocks, right? So just want to tell you, the motion is a dark blue, looks is a purple, sound is a dark pink, events is a yellow shade, orange is a dark yellow shade, control is a dark yellow shade, sensing is a blue shade, operators is a green shade, variables is a orange shade, and my blocks is a pink shade. So these shades are pretty easy, makes it easier to remember it. So that's it for today's video. This was a short video, and keep waiting for the next video, which I'll be showing you about how to use these blocks. It'll be really helpful for you guys. So goodbye. And please don't forget that you can also use these small blocks, because I just explained it briefly for you. You can just click on the blocks and check what all it does. Okay. So goodbye friends. Do not forget to subscribe, like, and comment if you have any doubt.